Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about 3 signs that someone finds you attractive, okay? So this is more for those people that are looking for signs that someone finds you attractive, like maybe if you someone that you go to school with, if you're still a student, or someone that you go to work with, or just someone perhaps is like a mutual friend or something you sometimes see at parties or gatherings and stuff, and you just want to know, do they find me attractive, right? Or in general, maybe you just want to know who may be finding you attractive. It may not be just one person you're thinking about here. Okay, so the first sign that I really want to get into, which is super important about when someone finds you attractive, is it's easy. Okay, and what I mean by it's easy is that if you like them as well, it's easy to talk to them. It's easy to get their phone number. It's easy to ask to hang out with them, because usually with someone who doesn't like you, if you ask to hang out with just you two alone, they kind of know that that's probably like a date like energy, right? And so if they don't like you, then they'll just tell you something like, "Oh, I'm busy," or "I've got I've got other commitments going on right now. I don't really know where I am. I'm not really looking to date." They'll just give you a wide range of excuses, or they'll just flat out reject you as well. But someone that does like you will let you know. They'll tell you when they're available. So if you ask them, "Oh, I'd love to hang out. When are you free?" They'll tell you. They'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm free on Saturday. I'm free next Tuesday. I'm free. I'm free every day past 6." Right? They'll let you know what when they're free. And it's just very easy. Like, so if, and also for examples of someone really likes you, they'll get back to you, right? So if you reach out to them and you say, "Hey, how are you?" they'll respond in good time. I mean, they may not want to reply straight away just because they don't want to seem too eager, but they'll respond to it. They'll get to it. They'll respond to it, like, most likely within 24 hours if they really, really like you. Okay? They may, like I said, they might not want to come across as an eager beaver, right, by messaging you like straight away after you've messaged them. But they will get back to you. They will get back to you. And they won't leave you on red, and they won't ghost you, and you'll never get that sort of like confusing message like 2 weeks later that says, "Oh, I'm really bad at replying. I thought I replied to this." Right? You won't get that from them, right? You at all. They know when they've got a message from you, and they're going to want to respond to it because they like you. Okay, so it's just very, very easy to be around someone who likes you in that way, especially if you like them as well. It's very easy to meet up with them. It's very easy to hang out. It's very easy to make plans, and everything just happens very, very effortlessly. Okay. And if someone doesn't find you attractive, then it's the opposite. It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult to hang out with them. It's very difficult to get them to respond to your messages. It's very difficult to just be in touch with them whatsoever, right? And to make any plans with them, because they're just not interested. But someone that likes you will bend time to try and hang out with you, right? They'll do what they can to hang out with you because they like you so much and they find you really attractive. So that's one of the important things that you need to address and to think about. Because if someone is, let's say you really like someone and it's really difficult to hang out with them, you're not sure where you stand, it's probably because they just don't like you enough, which is a harsh reality. But it's always best to just move on and find someone who makes things easy for you. Okay, because otherwise, if you spend a lot of your time with someone who doesn't like you that much, and it's really difficult to hang out with them, it's really difficult to get them to respond, it's just going to rake your heart over the coals way longer than necessary. So if you notice any of that kind of behavior, it's best to just cut that person out if you can. Obviously it might be hard to do if you see them every day, if you go to school, work with them, but you cut them out in a sense that you're not going to focus on them romantically anymore. You're just going to focus more on people that are attracted to you, that do want you, and or you're at least searching for someone who does act that way about you. Okay. And obviously you feel the same way. I'm not saying that you should settle either. Don't just settle for someone that likes you and you don't like them. But you can have your cake and eat it too. You can find someone who you really, really like and they really, really like you as well. It's just that you may have to meet a lot of people in order for that to happen, in order to find that serendipity moment, and to have that, the one moment, You just have to put yourself out there. You have to be on dating apps, going out on dates. You have to be, socializing and, meeting people and stuff. But if you do that enough and you meet new people all the time and you're trying to meet new people all the time, you're putting yourself where there's a lot of people where you can talk to and chat to, preferably at places that are important to you, so you can have something to talk about. So for example, it's not very much likely you're going to meet your soulmate at the supermarket, because there's not really too much that you can relate to unless you've got the same stuff in your grocery cart in your shopping trolley. But if you go to somewhere like, let's say, like you like art and you go to a museum, it's much easier then to strike up a conversation with someone who's at a museum or at somewhere that you find interesting too, because then you've got something to relate about, right? You've got something to talk about. You've got an icebreaker there automatically, rather than, oh, I see we've got the same kinds of beans in our in our carts, right? It's not going to work, is it? Right? It's just not as easy. Okay, so if you're wondering how you can meet more people, then that's one of the things that you can do. You can go to events that you personally find interesting, and then just strike up conversations with people and see if anything happens, see if there's any sparks fly. And if not, then, well, it doesn't matter. You may make a friend or two, and that's, it's a win-win, really. Okay, so even if you don't meet someone that you can be with, you might meet someone who you can be friends with, and that's always nice. Okay, so just think about that. Okay, and that's how you can meet more people. But I promise you that the more people you meet, the more it becomes a mathematical certainty that you're going to meet someone that you have the hots for and they have the hots for you. And that's great, right? Right? You just got to meet a lot of people in order for that to happen. So that's the first sign. It's very, very easy. It's very easy to talk to someone who likes you. It's very easy to get them out on a date if they find you attractive. It's just easy. So the next thing I want to talk about, the second sign that someone finds you attractive, is proximity. So if someone finds you attractive, they're going to automatically gravitate towards you like you're a magnet. So you may notice that suddenly, if you're a guy watching this, then there's a woman who just suddenly sort of appears more and more in your life. So let's say you go to work together, right? And there's a woman that has the hots for you, right? What you'll find is she will find a way to get closer to you, right? So she'll start walking past your desk more, right? When you go to lunch, you might, you might notice that suddenly she's on the table, like right next to you, or maybe she even sits at the same table as you, right? She will want to be closer to you in some shape or form, right? So the proximity closes. Right, so if you notice that suddenly a woman keeps showing up everywhere and she keeps being close to you, and maybe she even comes up and talks to you, it could be that she's attracted to you. And if you like her as well, the best thing to do is to just ask her out and see what happens. And if she does like you, then that's the test. Because if she likes you, then she'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm free Saturday. If not, she will just maybe come up with an excuse, or maybe she's unavailable and she says, oh, I'm sorry, I got a boyfriend, one of those things. But if she likes you, the best way to find out for sure is to ask her out, because then you'll know. Right, and women as well. If you're a woman watching this, then do the same, right? If you want to know if he really likes you, right, the best thing that you can do is ask him out. Because if he likes you, he's going to want to see you. He's going to want to hang out with you. Okay, so just ask. Okay, it's not going to hurt. Okay. So the third sign then is exclusive behavior. Now, what I mean by exclusive behavior is not, first of all, what it doesn't mean is that they're acting like your girlfriend or boyfriend. What I mean by exclusive behavior is they treat you differently than everybody else. Okay, so for example, if you're a guy watching this and the woman that you think finds you attractive comes up to you a lot and she's really flirty with you, yeah, that could be because she likes you, but does she do that with everybody? Is she just a flirtatious person? Okay, so you've got to sort of like observe a little bit and see how she behaves around other people. And if that behavior is literally just for you and she only flirts with you, she only treats you in this special way, then it could be because she likes you and she finds you attractive. So look for exclusive behavior. Okay. If you're a woman watching this and you often see a guy looking over at you and he's sort of looking with like puppy dog eyes at you and like looking, right? But he's not doing that to anyone else and he's only doing it to you, then it's probably because he finds you attractive and he likes you and he's trying to figure out a way how to talk to you. Okay. So just look for exclusive behavior where they're treating you differently in a positive way, okay? Right, just because, you don't want it to be like, oh, she always yells at me, right? But she only yells at me, so this is exclusive behavior. No, it's got to be done in a positive way, right? So like she comes up to you, she maybe flirts with you, or he comes up to you and flirts with you, stuff like that, or he's looking at you very longingly from across the room, or she's doing that to you. It's got to be positive. The exclusive behavior has got to be sort of like romantic in some sense, like being like wanting to get really close to you, like the proximity thing, treating you nicely, like way nicer than everyone else, flirting with you, being playful with you. just look for that behavior change that is just for you and not for anyone else. Okay, so those are the 3 signs that someone finds you attractive. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you feel like you need help with a specific situation, then you can go to www.christinelovridge.com. The link is in the description of the video, and just pick whichever coaching option works best for you. But if you can't afford coaching, which is fair enough, you can easily go and coach yourself for free on my website by reading Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams. And you can just go to the PDF, read it on my website, which has this book. So all you have to do is go to, again, www.christinelovridge.com and click on the menu on the website. And then click on the book. It's literally just the book, and just click on that and it'll take you straight to the PDF reader. You don't have to log in, you don't have to sign up. There's no weird confusing landing page that says this book is going to disappear in 24 hours. It's just there as a constant companion for you that you may want to read when you have low confidence, when you're about to go on a date, because you could easily breeze through this within a couple of hours. It's not a very long book, but it has everything that you need to really know in there. And also this book is for women too, because there's lots of tips in there on about attraction, like just attractive behavior in general. It doesn't have to be just for guys, right? A lot of the things in here would be attractive to men too. Maybe not all of them, but there are some things that you'll be able to, sort of like cherry pick. Okay. And then also there's a section when you get into a relationship too. There's a section on relationships, on how to keep the magic alive, and I think that's a really important one, because one of the biggest complaints that I get from married men is their women not wanting to be intimate anymore. And there's a way that you can fix that, and I easily explain this in the book and how you can keep the magic alive long term. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.